Hi everyone, it's Sue. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you my first little golden book journal that I've made. Now this one is one of the smaller little golden books, so it's actually, I think it's the first little golden book, so it's actually smaller. I thought I'd start with the smaller one first and see how I went. So what I've done is I've put the closure's just a button with some elastic, so there's room to grow, so that just opens up, well, somehow that way. And I've left quite a lot of elastic so that in case it does get more puffy, then it'll accommodate. Alright, so what I've done is I obviously took the book apart, and I've put some buttons on the spine. It's a 1.5 inch spine. I thought that that was probably big enough for the size of the actual book, and I might just go out a little bit. That's it. So yeah, I've got some buttons on the sides, some kind of quite funky buttons actually. Okay, so, and I've put some it's a fabric spine there with some trim, and same with the back. And now the book itself, when I did the spine, I didn't have enough of that green fabric to go right the way down, so I've just put the yellow. I did want to use the green though. I thought that that went really well with the actual book colouring, and also the sort of the flowery theme, as I figured over in the meadow there's going to be flowers, so I thought that would be perfect, so I was determined to use it. Alright, so it does have the name of the child in there that belonged to the book, and I did get a few of these books. I think I got 4 of them, and every single one of them, the first page was scrunched up or ripped, and this one was the worst of them. This one was ripped, and somebody has tried to repair it but not done a particularly great job with some sticky tape. I did try to get the sticky tape off, but no matter what I did, it kept ripping. So I decided that rather than ruin it any further, I've put a little, like a plastic coating cover over the top to protect it, and it is actually a pocket, so things could be popped into there as well. And I've used a variety of scrapbook paper and a few other bits and pieces, as you'll see as I go along. This one here is just a stamp with a little bit of watercolouring. So there's mushrooms, because I figured there's mushrooms and toadstools and things in a meadow. So I've kept the story intact. Now the story, these little ones, there's only one signature, so I've put the whole of the first story in the first signature. It has 2 signatures, so yeah, the whole first story is in the one signature. So it's just some scrapbook paper. There's a little pocket with some flower tags. Another little side pocket with a little tag with an owl stamp on it. And they're blank on the back for journaling too. And just some blue lined paper with a stamp on there. Some more scrapbooking paper with a little stamp. There's a lot of blank pages for journaling on. And there's some trim there, the same trim that I used on the front. Blank page, a little tuck spot there with a butterfly sticker, and a little tag made out of an image from the internet, and just some butterflies and blank on the back with a little fabric tab. Most of the colouring in the book is green and yellow. There's a bit of blue and a little bit of the pinky reds that would have toned in with whatever I was using. So one of my little clustery things with a butterfly stuck on it, so that's also a tuck spot. Another pocket with a little bit of lace, and another image from the internet with a little bit of fibres on there, and that was a button. So that's stuck on there as a tab. The middle of the signature with another one of the watercoloured mushrooms. Some pages, another little tuck spot there. That's a little tuck spot there with a tag, which is nothing on the back, just plain for journaling. And there's little fibres everywhere. Okay, and another flower stamp. this one lifts open, so for journaling, and that's just a stamp. Some writing paper, and another little watercoloured mushroom. And this one is a pocket with a tag, and this has got fabric, little image from the internet, and a bit of collaging, and blank on the back for journaling. Some stamping in the corner. Okay, that's the end of the first signature and the start of the second signature, which is, as I said, just has the just scrapbook paper and a few other things. So some stamping, some grid paper with a watercolour mushroom, scrapbook paper pocket with a little tag with a little bit of a cluster, and some pom-pom trim, just a little page with some flower stamped on there, lined paper, scrapbook paper. This one's a tag booklet. It just opens up for some journaling, has some scrapbook paper and fabric hinge with some stamping, and a little bit of a collage on the front with an internet image. Some colouring sheets in there, just some scrapbook paper, some stamps across it. This one is an envelope, so a little bit of collage, opens up and you can tuck something in there. Grid paper with a little bit of collage on the top, some stamping on scrapbook paper, a little bit of a pocket there or a tuck spot with a bit of collage. Another pocket. I think this one lifts up. Yes, this one lifts up with a tag, journaling on the back. And I did pop in a couple of these little cartoon characters to go with the story. I thought they were kind of cute, so I popped them in. Yep, that's right. Middle of the signature. As I said, a lot of blank pages in these for journaling, just a little bit of fabric, a little bit of collage on the bottom, some stamping, the back of the envelope, or the other side of the envelope. There's another one of those little characters, some lace there, and a little stamped butterfly, scrapbook paper. This one is a pocket, and it's just a little it's got some grid paper in there for notes and things. And watercoloured mushroom toadstool, and little pockets with another little tag. And butterfly stamp. And that's the end of that. So that is my first little Golden Book journal. So I hope you like it. I was very pleased with how it came out, considering it was my first attempt. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.